You came to watch a funny video, but stayed for the lols, right? Heads up, the sponsor in this video isn't real, since I am too lame for anyone to even approach me with a sponsorship deal. But even if they did, I am not a sellout, at least not yet, wink wink. So don't be like, sponsor, yuck, unlike unsub, close browser, get dressed and walk out, leave the country, move to Antarctica. Especially you, Jeremy. You always do that, so stop it, all right? Just relax and enjoy the video. Let's hear from today's sponsor, Dr. Heck, with his new diet called FAD. The diet's name stands for Freaking Addictive Diet. And no, Tim, it's not the alcohol-only diet. The joke's on you. I tried that the other day, and I can't remember what day that was. No, the Freaking Addictive Diet, or FAD for short, is quite simple. First of all, you start with breakfast at 5 a.m. When your body is like, what the hell? Why in the world would you wake me in the middle of the night to eat? When your body is the most confused, that's when it will resist the food the least. So, once you're done with your breakfast, you should eat lunch around 5 p.m. And then dinner should be anywhere between 3 minutes to 14 hours after lunch. That's very important. Keep confusing your body so it doesn't understand what is going on and why. Don't worry, we offer complimentary dice with, let's just say lots of sides to cover all the possibilities between 3 minutes and 14 hours. You throw the dice and apply the random time interval to know when to have dinner. Simple, right? It's going to be even simpler when we add the extra rules. You need to make sure you skip lunch at least twice a week, but no more than 2 days in a row, and every other day whenever you don't eat dinner. If you had dinner no earlier than 3 days between your last 2 lunches, then you need to add a second dinner instead of the following day's lunch. For every lunch you miss that way, you need to eat an additional lunch between the first and the 4th day of the week as long as, and this is very important, pay attention, as long as the total number of your lunches during a given month divided by the number of dinners in the previous month equals or is higher than the number of breakfasts you plan to consume in the following month. Got it? Easy peasy? Now, let's talk about the actual foods you want to eat and avoid. First of all, no apples. Why? Because F-U, apples. But seriously, though. Because 1 apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? Well, you want to keep the doctors coming, so you need to avoid eating apples. Apples for doctors are like garlic for vampires. You eat apples, doctors don't come. So, why would you want to have doctors in your house 24/7? First of all, ladies, introducing Dr. Joe Sexy, MD, PhD, DJ, and AMD, with diplomas from Hawaii Underwater University, Washington MC Inday House Diploma, and a PhD from WebMD. Dr. Joe Sexy will tend to all your needs. And I mean all of them. Wink, wink. So don't keep him away. Keep him coming. No pun intended. Now, for the guys, well, you should get some doctors from huckleberryfilms.com. There are nice doctors there, nurses, whatever you like. They see you eat an apple. They're gone to the next customer. So, no apples. Other than that, I noticed that you like the pure simplicity of the diet, like when I explained the timing rules. So here's the same simple formula for what to eat and what not to eat. That is the question. Sorry, I mean, here is the answer. You can eat nuts, but don't mix them with berries unless you add milk, as long as it's not soy milk and or cow's milk made of soy or goat milk made of cow. If there's no goat milk at the supermarket, shout at them loudly and demand to see the goat immediately. You can eat soup, but you don't have to eat it if you don't like it, unless your parents or your girlfriend made it, and will get upset if you don't, assuming you're not a heartless person who hates everyone. Don't eat more than 3 veggies in a row unless number 2 is a carrot and number 3 is a tomato. Then you are allowed to eat a 4th veggie while maintaining no more than 2 of the same mineral group and the same vitamin group. If you get 3 carrots in a row, you win the jackpot. Sorry, that's from the other script. Ignore it. Whenever you get 2 peas in a pod, you have to create drama to make them fight and break up so you can eat them separately and taste their salty tears. You save on salt costs that way. If you broke up 2 peas in a pod, You must double down and repeat it twice more to see if you can break up 2 pairs of peas. Repeat this until you fail. Then go brag to your friends about your winning streak. You deserve it, you monster! While on the FAD diet, ignore all other foods except pizza, and ignore all other dietary advice. So go crazy. Eat the stuff you never thought you would. Okay, so you must be asking, what about results? I'm glad you asked. We guarantee that you will lose 5 pounds in 3 minutes. That is, if you live in the UK, because our FAD diet plan booklet costs 5 pounds, and it takes about 3 minutes to check out. But if you are from the US, you will lose $7 in 3 minutes. If you are from Australia, you'll lose $9 Australian and so on. We basically have a currency converting system on our website. If you are purchasing from China or Korea, you'll lose money in just 1 minute. That's because you're probably much faster and better at everything, so you'll click through the checkout in just 1 minute. Please don't try to compete for the fastest checkout master world champion title, though. This might crash our system. We also offer a lifetime refund guarantee if you don't see any results after trying our diet. And we mean if you don't actually see the results with your own eyes, literally, because you're a blind person. So, yeah, if you're that person, we feel sorry for you. So we will refund the time of your life that you've wasted during the purchase, which is the lifetime refund. We will come to your house in the middle of the night to not disturb you in your sleep and then move back all the clocks in the house by exactly the amount of time you've spent purchasing our program. How will we know? We have some highly advanced technology on our website called Time Trek, which is short for Time Tracker. We will use that information to invade your personal space at night and then move all your clocks back by exactly that time. Then kiss your dog goodnight, pet your wife, or was it the other way around? And leave. This is our promise, our guarantee. That's it for today, folks. Go try that diet. Now, come on, I don't have all day. Yes, you too, Roger. So yeah, hey Sam. Yes, you, Sam L. You know I am talking to you. Your girlfriend is here with me. She doesn't want you anymore. Why? Well, because she's done with your lies. She says that you brag about your six-pack, but all you have is a six-pack of beer kind of belly. And you brag about your collectible car, even though your car is just a 20-year-old piece of junk. And yeah, you tell everyone that you satisfy her in bed every night, but you don't explain why. She says you satisfy her by crying and complaining about your lousy life so much every night that she feels good about hers. Her life is not so bad compared to yours, so she feels satisfied. You also brag about how brave you are and that you could win in a fight against any guy. And yet, last Tuesday, when she threw a prop spider at you, and I quote, he squealed like a pig before peeing himself and fainting. So, yeah, bro, this won't look good on your resume. Anyway, she's with me now. Stop calling here from that one remaining phone booth in town and asking if she can accept the charges.